Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video is going to be more of a straightforward, straight shooter kind of video. And it's going to be the ultimate bug out bag. Right now, we've seen those ads online. We've seen those emails you get from time to time. You get that email saying the ultimate bug out bag list or buy the ultimate bug out bag. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as the ultimate bug out bag. That is all bullshit. I saw something online the other day. It annoyed me. I mean, it didn't piss me off. I get it. They're trying to make money. They're trying to get you to their site. They're trying to get you to buy shit. And that's all fine and good. But playing to people's fears was not good. And as a prepper, I hate doing that. I understand that there is a fear factor out there. There is things that can really happen. And that's what a lot of us play to. We play to the real shit that can happen and the possibility of it happening. But we don't over exaggerate certain things. Like, again, the ultimate bug out bag. That is just nonsense. I mean, it's the ultimate get home bag or the ultimate bug out vehicle bag. It's all bullshit. There's no such thing as ultimate. Ultimate would be the best, the absolute. That's what you need to have. And you don't. What you need to have is your own personal bug out bag. Something you build, something you put together that pertains to you. You, the person who's carrying this bag, right? So if you buy a bug out bag online, that is not you. You're buying somebody else's product who's telling you what you need to have in there. What you need to have in there is what you can use and what you know how to use. Granted, you could learn all of these. You can learn how to use all the items in the bag. You need a bug out bag that's going to reflect you and who you are and your skill level, right? So again, I said this before. I'm going to say it a million times. But when I first started bugging out, I had a Colossus bag. I had this bag. This is the Everstock Sky Crane 2. Now, I've had that bag for many years. That was my main go-to bug out bag. Initially, when I first packed it, it would have been considered the ultimate bug out bag. But it's not, right? It was the ultimate because I thought it was, but it really isn't. It's not, I guess, conducive to my training anymore. When I was wet behind the ears, green, whatever you want to call it, that was a bug out bag I carried because I didn't know any better. I carried this gigantic thing, or was going to carry this gigantic thing, because my skill levels sucked. And when I mean skill levels, I mean your outdoor skill level. So your outdoor skills are going to dictate what you carry, period. Your urban survival skills are going to dictate what you carry, right? So carrying all of those heavy items in your bag obviously means you're new. But the less or the more skill savvy you become, you carry less gear, right? So you start out like this, like that big bag, right? Like this, and then you come down to like this. You come down to a point where you use a very small bag, and that's it. Now, that bag, the Sky Crane 2, I started with because I also had smaller kids who couldn't carry their own gear. So I was carrying their stuff, my stuff, and my wife had her own. Now that the kids are older, you better believe they're carrying their own shit because I'm not. And so now my bag is smaller from that alone. Now my skill set for the wilderness skill set has gotten better. I won't say great, but better. And now I'm carrying less, right? So there are things you need to know before buying that ultimate bug out bag or going down that list. You're going to go down that list and go, holy shit, who carries this stuff? Yes, it can be carried. But if you're not ex-military or physically fit, you're not carrying that ultimate bug out bag. Again, it's bullshit, right? So you have to carry the bag that's going to pertain to you and your lifestyle. Whether you have a bad back, hip, shoulder, knees, or you're just unfit to carry it, that's going to dictate how much gear you also carry, right? You're not going to carry all of that shit and you got bad knees and hips. It just doesn't make any sense because you're not going to make it to point B. You're going to fail because you're damaging yourself further by carrying heavier shit that you don't need. And every time the group that I run, here in New York City called the NYC Preppers Network. Every time the group I run here in the city, we do a bug out weekend. That's where you take your bug out bag and you bring it out with you, right? We're going to start analyzing bags, meaning after the weekend, we're going to sit down and discuss what they need and what they didn't need. And that's the stuff they're going to take out, and that's the stuff they're going to add in. And that's going to refine their bag a little more, because now they're going to realize, all right, I didn't need this gigantic fucking sleeping bag when I could have went with something a lot smaller, a lot easier. I'm at a point now where I carry wool blankets, and I've gotten away with double wool blankets in minus 10 degrees. That's with a fire, of course, but nonetheless, it's minus 10 degrees. So now I don't carry a giant sleeping bag. You can go with a down bag that packs really small and tight and will sustain you in weather like that, or rather below freezing, sorry. So you can do that as well. The gear you carry inside your bag is important, but your skill set is even more important, right? The little things to build your skill set will make the difference, right? So again, don't fall into the trap of the ultimate bug out bag, the ultimate get home bag. It is all bullshit. Just build your bag to how you need it and how much you can carry. There's no problem downloading the ultimate bug out bag list and going through that, but don't buy into it completely. Do not buy into the fear mongering with a lot of preppers. Now, I know I might be alienating some YouTubers out there, maybe, I don't know. I might be alienating some Instagram guys. I do not know. But what I do know is that fear mongering is no good, right? People swore we were going to go to a war with Iran. I mean, listen, that's still on the table. That is always on the table. To go to war with any country is always on the table. But with Iran, you know, you had guys saying, we're going to war with Iran, and now you need to be ready. We're still here. No one's launched the missile. The talks are quieted down. The Iranian people, politicians, are asking for the sanctions to be lifted because they know they fucked up, right? So now the war thing is sliding off the table now. Not that it's off completely, but it's sliding off. Listen, the talks are going to bring everything down together. Now, if you have 3 psychopaths in office, and what I mean is if Putin, Trump, and the Iranian president were all psychopaths, we'd be screwed, right? Because they'd be like, fuck it, hit the button and launch everything. But again, we're still here. The world's been coming to an end forever now. Since I was a kid, right? The world's supposed to come to an end. The fear-mongering needs to stop. We need to focus on more realistic shit like this weather we're having. Had a lightning strike right outside my apartment window, which I've never seen in the 42 years that I lived here in the city. So that being said, that was like, okay, the weather's changing. Something's definitely changing. Whether you believe in climate change or not, I don't care. I'm just saying that the hurricanes are getting stronger, right? There are more and more tornadoes. I think, what was it, in May or March or whatever, there was some absorbent amount of tornadoes here in the United States. So obviously those are real things we're dealing with. Then we have the financial problems with the United States that some people swear that it's going to collapse tomorrow. Well, it's been collapsing tomorrow for the last 50 years. So of course, if you throw shit against the wall enough, some of it's going to stick, and somebody's going to come out and go, you see, I told you. Yeah, 50 years ago, you said it was going to happen, next year, and it didn't. So the fear-mongering needs to calm down because it's stupid. And it's irresponsible because now you get people to in a panic and a frenzy, and for what? So that you can make a couple bucks in your pocket, or have guys go to your website, or have guys come to your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Just keep that in mind. I mean, if you have any gripes with what I said, please leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You could follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. You can also like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.